by 20 foot. And in this area was this shed, and this branch had split and was growing into the shed. So if I say to you that that's a sycamore and it's grown like that from seed, it's leaning, and there's allotment too from the very top. So there's the tree. We've now just got this one metal shed on this side, which we're using for plant pod storage, etc. Compost area. And then we go all the way down. So that's the pathway down to the fruit cage. So that's where the shed has been removed from. We've got all these beds. We've got scarlet kale in there, and I don't know if you can see that. I'll try and zoom in, but it is an amazing colour. Get underneath. It's absolutely an amazing. It's called scarlet, I think. And leek bed. We've got a few coming. That's a bit of bindweed. It's evil stuff. Now what we've done here is we've got the greenhouse onto a large concrete slab, and it's got rebar inside it. So I'll give you an example, because this bit broke. This is the rebar. So, and then we've anchored it onto slab. So where there's no anchor, we've started filling it all in with stone. It's perhaps a bit of overkill, but I'm gonna grout all these with sand and cement. So that's got to be done. That area in there has had several digs. So I now need to, I don't see any more bindweed growing. So I now need to empty this out, this bed, make sure I've not left any bindweed. Then I can start putting soil, compost, stuff like that in. That is the rhubarb we've inherited off. There's too much here, it's everywhere, look. So that needs sorting. But it is beautiful. But look at the size of that crown. So I think that some of it can stay there, but obviously we've still got a lot of work to do here. That bed was covered in glass, so I've swept it and just put straw and rabbit manure over the top to try and suppress the weeds that will get dug over. This is all rotten wood that we've dug out from underneath the greenhouse, believe it or not. This is another area that we've covered over to try and kill the grass. And here, all around the greenhouse, we've dug up all the bindweed, as much as we can for now, and we're just letting it dry out. Carrots are going to go in there. That also wants filling up. Strawberries are looking great. Potted them, planted them right at the beginning when he first got the allotment, and they are now doing really good. The birds got them at first, but we've even got the start of flowers on these ones, and they're doing great. So all this needs grouting in with sand and cement. Probably use a dry mix and then wet it. I think this is a gooseberry. It's some kind of fruit anyway, but it's not got spikes everywhere, so I will wait. But I think I did find a bit with a spike on, so I presumed it was gooseberry. But my gooseberry bush has got a lot more spikes on than this has, so I fed it, mulched it, pulled out all the grass. Quite a big established bush that is. And we've still got all this starting to come up again. This allotment has a lot more bindweed than mine had. So we have to really keep on at it. And really, you need to use a spade so that you can get the roots out. So that's up to the compost area. So we can put parsnips in here, beetroot, radish. We can build another hoop and put some of the lettuce in. That's planted with onions and leeks. That's a path. Kale's there. Greenhouse needs glassing, but won't do that until the grout is done. And then we come round to the front, big shed. We have to replace that window there or put something there. And then we're back to the start, which will be the fruit cage. So this is where the main of the work has been done, but that tree does still need to be dealt with because this is our border. And the tree's in it. So we've kind of accepted responsibility. If that falls on his greenhouse or this shed and damages it, and that's our fault, technically speaking, even though it's just because it gives you a better idea how tall the tree is now, because that there is our metal shed. So hopefully that gives you a bit of an idea where all the work has been done this week.